Welcome to Obidate Family TV. The program na Hope Alive. Yes, Hope Day. Every day we will come out to discuss the issues wey be say they concern our mandate wey dey for court. And as the country don begin dey go into another this thing wey Tinubu dey carry us dey go, we go discussion to talk about am every day. So today, wherever una dey watch us from, whether na morning o, afternoon o, na night o, make una take and say we greet una. So make una come join us for this time wey be say we comot to discuss about hope. And that hope we must get through our mandate. With that one, make I begin dey roll out the highlights wey be say we get today, wey be Friday. One of the highlights wey be say we get na this NLC something. NLC dey romance with Tinubu. And then they talk about litigations wey be say e don dey happen since. That very one dey come on. Then we get another one wey be say e dey come on again, wey concern the ministerial nominees wey be say dem dey carry put together. E be like say na criminals wey be say dem don even expire. People wey be say their time don pass. Na dem dey assemble make dem enter that cabinet. That one day, and then we get all the things wey be say our people dey talk for the space. But most importantly, the questions wey be say obedience needs to ask before they join any more strike. Especially now wey be say NLC don give another ultimatum. They don begin another threat, say strike go commence in 10 days time. Now so dem take talk. Because today wey be 4th of August, dem talk say by 14th of August, they say big strike go commence. Now so dem take talk. But then we wan have discussion here and with all obedience to say if obedience wan join NLC for any strike, you get questions wey be say we go ask this NLC. Because the one wey dem start, within 12 hours, dem call am off. They no give enough reasons. And then give communique where they give as at yesterday after when we have our program, then put another communique. That one go read them. Make we even think make we ask questions, especially for this our comment section. Make you comment how you think how we go take join this NLC. But we for Obidate Family TV, we dey call for purpose-driven protest with NLC. Purpose-driven. The one wey be say you go underline am. Now we dey talk. We no go just jump say on 14th abi na 12th of August when dem dey talk, we go just begin dey join them. We will need to ask questions from now till that time because their romance with FG, Tinubu and the rest, those things don't begin dey tell and people don't begin dey expose those things. With that very one, the people wey dey join me to discuss all of this for inside studio, Angel there and also Esther there.
Well, meaning Nigerians, swallow to all of una outside there. Now, Hope Alive television show you dey watch on top Obidate Family Television. My people, we get plenty gist wey we need to talk about today. May you welcome and join us.
Welcome, my well-meaning Nigerians and obedient, lovely and intelligent obedient worldwide. Welcome is Hope Alive. Our hope still dey alive. You see that promised land, we go get there. Una don see wetin Niger dey do. They use us dey do yeah because our illegitimate president. No wahala. All eyes on judiciary. Tell your neighbor say hope dey alive. Welcome on board. Let's discuss.
Yes, let's discuss like NJ take talk. And that illegitimacy wey dem dey talk for as ECOWAS don even begin dey talk to Tinubu because yesterday we talk say e no go just begin talk say they assemble soldiers make dem go invade Niger Republic. E must seek consent from Senate. Senate must have joint meeting with the National Assembly other members, which is the House of Reps. They will get joint sitting before that thing. Now, Tinubu don officially inform Senate of his plan to invade Niger Republic. Meanwhile, e be like say ECOWAS people don talk to am. As dem don talk to am, e be like say im don send people make dem go begin dey negotiate for that side, because the man for that side also dey para im own, talk say im dey invite Russia, im dey do this one and that very one. But for we wey dey here, we no wan join issues with Niger Republic, because na our neighbors dem be, and we get good relationship with these people. So we no go just enter there and your own election wey you take enter, they never conclude am. So you still dey with one leg carry up and one leg you take stand, you begin one declare war. That one no fit go well with Nigerians. Even for other countries, dem don begin dey make jest of us, but we go soon enter for that very discussion. But the first discussion when I want make we have na about this NLC. Make we fit read wetin NLC write. Wey be say na yesterday night against today. So make we call and say na today na in NLC they bring this very information for us about their intention. So make we now read wetin Nigerian Labour Congress, how dem take talk am, because if obedience needs to join their protest, abi their strike, abi wetin dem talk, we need to ask them question. We no go just begin dey join any kind of strike wey be say e no get purpose, e no get meaning, wey be say dem go ask questions, dem no go answer. Now make I read am, make for people wey be say dem want make the thing dey, but some go dey read with us. They say the communique at the end of National Executive Council (NEC) meeting of the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) held on Thursday, the 3rd day of August 2023. NEC in session deliberated exhaustively the mood of the nation within the context of the massive suffering and deprivation of pervading our people across all the states of the Federation. It further reviewed the effectiveness of the tenets of democracy and muzzle/silence the voices of Nigerian workers, and whereas it has served a summon on the leadership of the NLC and TUC to answer to contempt of court charges despite the provisions of the Constitution to the contrary and the objective realities. Consequently, NEC in session resolved as follows. 1. To support and affirm the decision to suspend further protests nationwide. To commit to maintaining the required vigilance needed to hold government accountable on its assurances and governance in general. 3. To commit to the terminal date of August 19, 2023, within which the issues around the petroleum price hike will be agreed, given the assurances of the President and the National Assembly. 4. To go on total strike across the country any day labor leaders are summoned to court by the government through the NICN. That is Nigeria Industrial Courts or something. Then 5th, to demand the immediate withdrawal of this litigious terrorism by the Federal Ministry of Justice before the end of work, being Friday, the 11th of August 2023. To embark on a nationwide comprehensive strike beginning Monday, 14th of August 2023, if these contemptuous court summons are not withdrawn by whosoever. Then the issues around this thing. Now, number 6, to embark on a nationwide comprehensive strike beginning Monday, 14th of August. Okay, that has been taken care of. While commending the national leadership and all the state officers for the effective coordination of the protest, it urged all affiliates and state councils, including our civil society allies, to stay further action, but to remain focused and eternally vigilant. Signed, Comrade Joe Ajero, President, and then the other one will be saying I'm the Secretary. Now, what will they talk about for this very particular NLC? Una don hear as NLC take talk. Now, then talk say 14th, they won't do another strike. The question where we dey for Obidate family we dey ask be say, the purposes of this very strike need to be communicated verbatim, meaning say they need to explain the purpose, wetin they wan achieve with this very strike when they talk, whether they talk for 12th of August, whether they talk for this thing, all the dates where they put there for this very nationwide strike, all of them, we go know say why would they join them for that very strike as it take be. Now, but make I first hear wetin Angel and Esther get to add for inside, because I know say their more they do more. Angel, make we hear wetin you have to talk.
The thing where they vex me be say they are being compromised already. No be say we think say NLC una don dey compromised. Yes, now we una don collect money for backyard. Come know say masses dey suffer. How you wan compare person wey dey take minimum wage for 30,000 compare am for person wey dey collect millions? E no jig now. People come out say make them protest. Now una overlook them, go for back, go do this. Wetin una dey discuss? The one wey they do for June, una no discuss anything. Even when una say una go strike, no strike, because they call una for meeting. Una agree answer. Why una go even answer them for meeting? Because una hold the key. If una no answer them for meeting, wetin go happen? They go know say una dey serious. Yeah, because this case na serious matter. Nigerians are suffering. See the yeye where common Niger users they do. They call our the INEC select president Ebola. Who they do that kind of thing?
You know say, the thing be say this NLC people, if you say they take Nigerians for granted.
You get them.
See the other day they call for a protest. Everybody, number of people came out. And after a day, they now said no more protest. Protest don't stop. Now they come, they initiate another protest on the 14th of August.
They use all they do.
It's not a fair one.
Okay. You know, for me, Angel, I tell you, you know, to say these people collect money, that one gets a big, strong accusation. It gets how then they take talk. And the way when they talk can be say, it be like say something exchange hand. You know, say if you won't beat somebody, you go talk say make you soften them. You know go talk say beat them, because when you talk say beat them, it go be like say na violence. You understand? So you go talk say make them just soften them, make them no beat them, but make them soften them. So what you they talk real jail, but we go talk say this NLC people. When we say then they go get this discussion, then suppose go have discussion with Tinubu, because the negotiation, you understand? But then when they go for that negotiation, they suppose come out something. They go carry something come out for the table. You understand?
At least make they sign something.
Yeah, not be only even to sign something. At least they go talk say when we go have this discussion, they talk say then go tell marketers, make them bring this fuel price, make it days permanent for 500 first. You understand? Why didn't they consider other things? You understand?
Mr. Kanu, exactly my point, because the protest we will do on Wednesday, on Wednesday, they never, at the end of it, they never come out and tell us say, okay, we don't go see Mr. Presido. See waiting and waiting. We never give them suppose Labour Party, Labour Congress suppose come and come tell us say this is what to achieve. This was this. All the things where they list for the protest, what the hike in fair price, the refinery, the school fees, the minimum wage and everything. They never come out to tell us say this is what to achieve in the negotiation with the Mr. President. They just come out tell us blah 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 and say they go do this one by December, and they go do this one by December, refinery by December. So now today we begin to hear about that Port Harcourt refinery.
As if to say they are talking to small
people. And December is so far. December is too far.
No be say December far. They no go do anything. Bulgari no do anything for that Port Harcourt refinery for 8 years. Okay, count from August to December. Now how many months? Now you waiting Tinubu wan do. Now miracle you wan do. I been a magic way you want.
So Labour Congress. And
there's somebody where they even talk for make from the screen. They say you don't mind these useless people. Say they will keep grandstanding. That is their usual tactics after collecting bribe and cashing out. They say Obedient have no business with the NLC protest. They say NLC can go on protest or even strike. It is good one. Maka, now waiting be that one. There is no division of labor. Anyway, Sha, make I tell Ona before I will conclude on this very issue. And waiting I want talk to Ona about now. NLC to us here, they romance with FG. That thing when they talk about their litigious terrorism from Tinubu. Now, all that big grammar when they talk about say make them know for arrest them, make them know for say then they terrorize them with a court order, say them go lock them up.
Ask Mr. Kanu. Now fear they fear them about that court. They fear to go court.
Well, waiting them talk for this community where they talk now. They talk say if FG harass them again, say they go come arrest them, carry them go prison. Say then they disobey court order, say them go outright sack. Now my question for that one be say, now when they don't already come, because if you don't already do strike and then threaten you. If they threaten you do another strike, heavens go fall. When all Nigerians there for street, they demand for a particular thing, make their refineries work, make price of rice come down, make price of fuel come down. How them go arrest you? But anyway, make I for tell our people how I take feel for the thing. This the NLC demanded the withdrawal of litigious terrorism by the Federal Ministry of Justice before the end of work on Friday, August 11, 2023. Emeka. Barely 24 hours after its decision to suspend its nationwide protest, Nigeria's organized labor now has issued a fresh warning that it may declare a nationwide strike if its leaders are charged to court for contempt by the federal government through the National Industrial Court of Nigeria, NICA. Now, if I recall, that yesterday we'll be saying Thursday, these same people, they issue this very threat. Now, rising from this their meeting where we just read, the National Executive, where they called the neck, DNC demanded immediate withdrawal of what it described as litigious terrorism by Federal Ministry of Justice before the end of work on Friday, August 11. In this their communique, where we say we just read, where they join together, they talk say they threaten to follow up with all their waiting they talk for inside that very communique. That is to embark on a nationwide comprehensive strike beginning Monday, 14th of August 2023. Now with the talk for studio. If these contentious court summons are not withdrawn by whosoever initiated it, and we are saying they know the people that initiated it, and they know that this is just a threat for them to stop the good thing that they have started for Nigerians. It is only when you hold on that FG will budge to Nigerians. The NLC, however, affirmed the decision to suspend further protests on the nationwide, that is that one of yesterday. So, for them to have done all of this, and finally, they want to commence another one. Now we talk say, obedience, be careful. Obedient, be careful. Make una just no join any ship where we say if they do this thing. Make una just no join any ship where we say just like that, una go jump on. The petroleum price hike will be agreed, giving the assurance of the president. Now so then take talk with the National Assembly, while commending the national leadership and all the state officers for an effective coordination of the protest. NLC urge all affiliates, state council, including civil society, to stay further action but to remain focused. Which focus they want make them be when Nigerians they suffer? The Labour Center further gave highlights of his meeting with the presidency on Wednesday, saying Bola Tinubu personally guaranteed action on the key demands of the workers during their closed-door meeting. Now, that very thing where they talk, waiting they list, waiting be the thing where he tell them, where we say them talk say, now where we say give them as a guarantee. They said he listed areas to include an immediate restructuring of the framework for engaging the consequences of petrol price hike in line with the input of the labor leaders. assurance that the Port Harcourt refinery will commence production by December this year, and they pledge to ensure that agreement is reached on the wage award for Nigerian workers immediately. All these things when they talk, how that thing take help person when we say if they come out from Use 2, they go Gwagwarada. How that thing help person when they come out from Orile, they go Lekki for now where we they talk. Because all these labor leaders when they talk, now money where the contribution from their members and then they use. So what they talk for obedience, we no go join any strike where we say it no get purpose driven, where it no get meaning, where they no explain very well wetin we want achieve, so that at the end of the day when we say that protest finish, we go know say we achieve one thing or two things or three things from that protest. We no go join any protest where they no explain well. Now make we no talk say I know talk say we go join. If you want join, make you join, but with the talk say make you know the purpose where they talk, wetin they want achieve for that protest before we join them. Now we dey talk for here, nothing else. We don't want, we don't stay long.
You know wetin I think for this, all this their long talk and long letter. Na audio letter be this. Audio agreement, audio promises.
Audio promises.
I'm telling you, audio, because we no see anywhere where they write them. With all the promises na audio, you just hear them, you don't go.
Another thing me say, I think say, in fact, I know Labour Congress chairman supposed come out because in the own Nigerians explanation. Yes, in the whole house an explanation. You know, we just come out call for protest. We will come at the end of the day and go say he must give us this all this thing where they talk. You know they sweet us for belle. May come and come tell us wetin go sweet us for belle, wetin really happen, why he end that protest, and why we must continue after the next 10 days. He has to come out and explain to us. Anytime you like, you
wake baby up, or
yes,
make we go, or yeah, go sit down. Those the other people around. He owes us an explanation because we are not children, we are not kids.
Anyway, I think what we are saying is that we are not saying that Nigerians should not join the protest, and we are not saying nobody should embark on the protest. We are saying that they need to clear us for the one where we say we don't do.
Exactly.
And again, they need to tell us the one where they talk say we go enter. Waiting be our demand. If that demand they no meet them, should we stop? You understand? And make them not say, if them talk say they won't carry them go prison for contempt of court, make them not say, make them go prison. They not be the first people who say them go there. Obasanjo go prison, come out, become president. You understand? If you talk say you they stand for common man, then talk say you won't go prison, you begin the fear. Where will you be? You not be leader. If then talk say you can't go waka enter there. Because you know say you dey stand up for people. Now you be the mouthpiece of the people. Come out, tell the people say that negotiation where you go negotiate. See how you take be. They write big grammar for inside book. But anyway, Sha, make we for waka come out from this one. We go visit them again. But make we waka come out. Make we enter other things where we say it happen like this one where we say our neighbors for Niger Republic. We don't dey hear Kebu say Senate. Don't begin they officially communicate to Senate, make them for begin they prepare for war. My people, if we make on a listing well, obedience, because now one family now we be the person what we say they sit there now as president when they give this thing in matter there for court, he never finish. I don't think say he get that very official pronounced rights to begin the talk say he won't go to war, especially when we say hunger they kill Nigerians now. So our own for this side now make we bring out for now. Make una know what you wanna feel support and what you wanna know feel support. These Niger people where we say them do coup for their place. Not be say we they support people where we say then they do coup. After all, the coup where they do for 25 February, nobody don't attack anybody for Nigeria. We never see anybody where we say if they shout too much about the coup where happened 25th of February. That one still they caught. So this one where we say then do for that very Niger Republic, we would they suggest say make them they resolve the issue diplomatically. As them don't send people to go for this very place, make those people they negotiate with them. Now normal thing where then they do. We even get our people where we say they don't begin they talk online about this very thing where we dey talk, make we even take am from Esther. Website I see say your man dey do muimu since.
Okay, now Uchoji talk this one. He talk say military intervention led by Nigeria electoral coups, illegitimate presence will be a counterproductive. Then he can reply, Omo Nigeria be waiting be name. He say using military intervention in Niger will be a counterproductive. The ECOWAS leader who wants to restore democracy in Africa are not even democratic themselves. Most of them rig their way into power. He can mention Zambia Dizola, senior fellow and director of the African program at CSIS.
Yeah, so NJ, see say your mother do muimu for this one.
The thing they even vex me because person wey do bad thing, how you won't even correct another person? Now be the thing. Now make they use us they do yeye and you know jig. Make we do the right thing. Judiciary you on trial. Just do the right thing. Restore your integrity. Now be the major thing way with the act.
We get something from Honorable Rewan.
Honorable Rowan said, Niger saga, nobody will respect a leader with a lot of questionable baggages and criminal indictments. Nobody will respect any leader that rigged his way into leadership. Nigeria is now a laughing stock anywhere and everywhere. Ordinary Niger calling the man sitting on our heritage Ebola. We warned. It is not about a Miloko nonsense. It is about our country and it is image. It's about our reputation. It is about our integrity. All eyes on the judiciary.
Yes, so this very Niger saga, it get as e be, as everywhere. Everybody they comment about them. If you go to the space, if you go Twitter, you go to every online, you go see say people they condemn make we for no go join issues, especially war with that Niger Republic will be our neighbor and our brothers where them be. Make we no join issues with that. Even we get something from David Hunde where we say in talk about this same something. Producer, make you for show us that something where we say David Hunde in talk about this saga where they go on. And you get other people where we say then talk as people they demonstrate. They know they're happy with Bola Tinubu as the thing they take go for that very side. Then say make you leave them alone, make them stay for their own. Even somebody talk say if they strike for that very side, say them feel strike for us for this side. For this hunger where we dey, I beg we never want even hear gunshot, not talk less of any other thing. Make we take some tweets where our people they talk about this very same topic. In don't see a lot of things for this whether not 3 years when talk say when in there, but he never see where then they protest for another country about a Nigerian president. Huh? Now so he take talk. Make una see him here. He said seen a lot of things in my short 3 years, but never seen a sitting Nigerian head of state being demonstrated against both in Nigeria and neighboring country. Not even Buhari managed it across his 1 military and 2 civilian terms. This is a record breaker. So, we dey talk say, no be only for Nigeria, 9 people no dey happy with this very thing. So we say Tinubu they bring out. And people get constitutional right to express themselves. Like we dey express them. Make some people will be saying, and they no be say we get any personal issue with Tinubu. No. Our issue where we get with them, na 25th of February, and na the issue where we get. And we talk say our mandate in whole, and we talk say make a return them, and we dey express them freely. Na democracy we dey. So with that very one, I go on make we foresee other things where we say we dey hear from our people, like from Miss Pills.
Miss Pills say Ebola is a viral disease which scientists believe most likely comes from bats. What a morbid coincidence. It spreads quickly, widely, and causes so much pain, and at its worst can be fatal. We are at the lowest ebb of our history as a nation, brought on us by the illegitimate fossil. But the judiciary can help our dear nation to put a stop to the transmission of this deadly disease before it eventually destroys what's left of the fabric of our fragile democracy. Do not encourage illegitimacy. Disqualify. I don't want to talk this one.
Well, Ebola didn't talk. This one no be any other thing. Then they call them Ebola for that side. Well, anybody can choose to call anybody anyhow where you take like. I mean, no be so.
So no.
So, and we there for democracy, but where somebody right and another one in the start. You understand? So in getting all right for where they will get our own right. Then we get this one from Pharaoh Timi.
Okay, Pharaoh Timi starts this one with one music. Only in Sabi this one. He say, as long as ECOWAS tolerates institutional cues that allow lifetime presidencies and fraudulent declaration of election results, manipulation of judicial announcements, there will always be military coup. We cannot condemn military coup when we do not condemn those who carry out the institutional coup. ECOWAS should work for the interest of our people.
Yes, ECOWAS should work for the interest of our people. He said, we cannot condemn military coup when we do not condemn those who carry out institutional coup. Yes, if now what he mean be say, that thing will happen on the 25th of February in an institutional coup. Yes. You understand me? So they know say something happen. And this thing, if they talk, it be like saying a George Weah, I ain't talking. You understand? So people across Africa, you know say George Weah, na president of Liberia. So people when they outside and they talk. When you they do all this kind something as he take put when you go rig election. Why people no go vex? You understand me?
Yes.
Then
you lead by example.
Yes,
you lead by example.
Exactly. This very one from Distinguished Field Marshal, they talk something.
Our General Uchi said, Tinubu will be disqualified and disgraced globally. It has already begun in Niger. Wait until the appeal court passes their judgment. Then you will see how much everyone wants him out and gone for good.
Yes, so Patience Williams contact say the imposter from Guinea must be disqualified. Who tell and say Tinubu from Guinea. Anyway, now that passport, you don't say when you get passport. Now yes, be say you're from there now. So you no make mistake.
Dual citizen in
Now, then we get another one from CIA. Say even Guineans will protest against him. When I see say our people they vex. And we get another I am me, it talks say, and there will be a great jubilation in heaven, and all the earth, Nigeria shall be the best for it. Then Priscilla, a former contact, say, dance steps for this wonderful victory. Say, my able General Luchi have been rehearsing several dance steps for this wonderful victory. Yes.
So our promised land is coming.
Yes. But you know, make I tell you, Angel, this our people sometimes they know they understand why would they talk say we want P2B. The reason why would they talk say we want P2B now because we want change, positive change, a new Nigeria. You understand? No
be say they no. They know, but because corruption don't enter inside these evil politicians where the money where they they destroy, where they eat, it don't enter their blood. Not be say they know.
But talking about the
evil
politicians,
na evil,
as you don't even corrupt. Call them I don't know whether evil na harsh word. I for say criminal, you understand? Because the kind people will be saying then they put together for cabinet, where then the list where then they bring out.
The same cycle they rotate now.
Really say not just the cycle, but the point be say now people will be say we don't know say they don't steal money before, they don't chop government money, they don't do embezzlement. People will say they don't involve in criminal activities. We be say even El-Rufai investigate years back. People will be say they together with Tinubu state.
You know,
even
Mr.
this one,
Kanu,
even Keyamo.
Mr. Kanu, you know say pot and kettle na the same thing. No difference.
They say what I want to say be say before you go from house, you go put your house in order.
Exactly.
Now what they try tell our president? You go put your house in order first before you go comot, before you go enter another person.
They command them.
Yes.
Tell and say do like this, do like this.
Exactly.
Our house they burn. Now you won't go quench fire for another place.
Exactly.
Who won't do that kind of thing?
Now, first of all, you suppose consider dialogue and use diplomatic approach before you go begin the threat of war and coup and all that. Now, he don't write letters go to our senators. Now, these senators, they have to consider the consequences and the implication of the wetin they want enter, because war no be something of day or week or even month sef. Now see wetin dey happen between Ukraine and Russia.
Mind them.
So make dem consider the implications and consequences before we go call enter. Make dem even allow these people sef.
Okay,
because now internal affair, make dem allow them to sort out their things first.
Because we have our issues.
Yes,
here.
exactly.
INEC select president give us. We never settle that one.
So maybe Mr. President put in house, so maybe remove the one where they before you go enter another person own. Now wetin me they talk.
Yes, and as we know, just as when they talk about these criminals who say then they put together, like waiting there for screen now, they say Ganduje, because you know say they don't make Ganduje as chairman of APC.
National chairman.
This thing where they for screen, Dere Farotimi they talk say at some point every Nigerian still capable of truthful introspection and objectivity. We come to agree that APC is exactly what it says it is, a conglomeration of criminals who views governance as a means to enslave all Nigerians. Now so it talk say APCB. Now why they talk like this now about Ganduje, the former governor of Kanu State? We be say we know say in get issue now because of saying the governor I make the no prosecute and that, and you understand he get immunity. Now we be say immunity don't come out. Talking about even immunity, make I even ask these people where then they assemble for, where then they send us names for nominees. DSS no suppose investigate those people first.
No, FCCC. You don't forget the time where former governor of Edo State say if you enter APC, all your sins are forgiven. Oshomole. You don't talk now. Once you enter APC, all your sins are forgiven.
Okay, see what they talk. The people where they don't nominate, make you hold this thing for screen and they come. The people where we say they nominate for this cabinet where they won't join Tinubu, where we know say na just joke then they joke. Oh. Now, all of them, if you check their past, you go see say all of them get records. You understand me?
Yes,
now they talk say EFCC no one invoke those records or bring it to the attention of Senate. Say these people get questions to answer. Now, the people will be say then they enter the DSS suppose investigate them. No, the people will say then they lie about their age, because we see what thing they happen for tribunal court now. About people will say then they lie about their credentials and all of that. DSS suppose investigate them, not their job. But we never see that one. See what in a day for us. Mine say talk say a money launderer and drug dealer become party chairman. Caught on video taking bribe. Welcome to APC, the party of criminals. When I don't see him from other, but make we see that very video, because he don't tell, and it be like say some people don't forget how Ganduje they collect money when they talk saying a bribe, come they put them for in Abada, they shove them in. Now because of immunity, they no fit prosecute am that time. Now wey be saying don comot, no immunity cover am. EFCC no wan carry case comot. DSS no wan follow am again. Now na chairman of all criminals wey dem dey call APC. Let's take a look at him, the chairman of APC. Dollars bribe. All that money wey una see there na dollars. Na the same man be the chairman of APC. What good can come out of APC, make I ask? What good can come out of APC? But anyway, Sha, we're gonna continue to bring out all these wrong things wey we say they don dey plan against Nigerians, because Nigerians don dey feel the impact. People wey be say they even talk say dem vote Tinubu. Then when they don't begin they cry, talk say no be waiting them vote for. But I wanted them say this shege wey be say them bring, where they even drop one ballot for inside that very box. Now the renewed hopelessness where them, I no pity them. But anyway, Sha, make we go see waiting our obedience they talk for inside tweet. Make we not they go, because we get plenty things where we say concern our court matter. Make we quickly not they go.
Miss Peel say today is a good day to remind everyone that Festus Okoye could not explain to the press what type of INEC experienced that made it difficult for them to upload the presidential election result in real time. He also couldn't tell why INEC switched off its server and changed the password when they realized that APC was losing.
Yes, so APC, we know say APC they lose that very time for 25th of February. As he say, Oma they do mwe.
The thing be say is everybody know. Even pikin when they born today know say the wetin we do for 2025 election no be the result wey dem give us. Everybody know that one. So wetin we dey cry out to them is say make dem give us our mandate
back. Yes. And with that very one, we know say the glitch as NJ take talk am for here, and according to peers, that very glitch reach now. Now reminder, make we tell our people, make we know they forget, because I talk say anytime where anybody hear anything about INEC, make you know say the second name we go follow am na glitch. You understand? That name should be synonymous with glitch. Make we see waiting Beku the hustler they talk here. Okay,
Beku the hustler talk say Olani Beku told the tribunal that there is no precedent for annulment of presidential election in Nigeria. Well, someone should tell him that pre-2006, there was also no precedent for the removal of a sitting governor through the courts. The common denominator is P2B.
Yes, now this very kind one, now they sweet me. That's why they talk say make we and our people they discuss for inside this thing. Make we and our people they discuss, and the discussion be say na P2B do am that time. Yes, so na him go do am. If him do am again. For us, you understand me? That time, any governor will be say they don't elect.
No, they think say P2B they fear court. They no know say P2B they sleep for inside court. Na him be the first person wey comot a sitting governor, because that sitting governor that time stole his mandate and he reclaimed it back. And this time around, another team president im go comot am reclaim his back.
Another thing be say Olanipekun dey talk say e never happen. E don happen for Kenya and e go happen for Nigeria.
Before uncle.
E don happen for our neighboring sister country here. Yes.
Before na, but it happen.
So if it happen, even if it never happen, if it happen for Nigeria this
heaven time, no go fall.
Even if heaven go fall, we go use our hand catch am.
We go take our hand catch am. That one I agree. That one dey okay. But for me, my contribution be say this particular predecessor wey be say they tell court na reminder in the remind court they tell court say it never happened before, like say the court no say it never happened, but when we dey here we also wan remind court say na Peter Obi do am before and God go use una take do am again, make it for happen for Nigeria. With that very one myself wey we dey talk say it never happened before, make we see wetin that court for Kenya talk about this, about when they annul am. They know say it never happened before, but they do am. Make we see how they take talk am.
A declaration is hereby issued that the presidential election held on 8th August 2017 was not conducted in accordance with the Constitution and the applicable law, rendering the declared results invalid, null, and void.
Yeah. So we dey talk about the talk wey be say our people dey talk for Twitter, make we for join them, exchange their present wey be say then they do for inside tweet. Make we join our people. Make we dey see how then they take talk about our matter in court and other things wey be say concern obedience. This one now from our first obedient. And as first obedient, I see say your mother they do muimu.
Okay, now the first to talk this one. He talk say Peter Obi said, "I am not challenging outcome of presidential election, but the process. Because when the process is flawed, then the outcome is also flawed. The presidential petition election tribunal is literally Peter Obi versus INEC and Tinubu versus his past."
Yes, now his past, now in the hunt am for this one. Because Peter will be there friendly with everybody. Make we see waiting another of our person they talk, because our time don't begin to give us signal, and the signal way they give us make we for carry our kaya they come on for studio. But why that one they come on, I go encourage our people. So many things what we don't talk today, make for the like they share, make other people know say we no go join protest where they no explain waiting we want achieve. Make we know say that waiting we go achieve 9 day table. Let's take this one from waiting JP.
JP General said Peter Obi's lawyers have overwhelmed the judiciary with strong evidence proving beyond reasonable doubt how flawed the election was, why Peter Obi should be declared president, and why Bola Tinubu must be disqualified. Nigerians are patiently waiting to see how the justices will rule. Any judgment that fails to disqualify Tinubu will be a gross violation of our Constitution and Electoral Act 2022.
Yes,
all eyes on the judiciary.
Yes, this very one is a gross violation of our Constitution. But I go want to make our people know say this Constitution where we dey talk, e no dey too far from us. Even from your own phone, you fit see the Constitution as e dey. And e get one of our own where they talk say, even now make we begin dey do constitutional review. And I saw a take talk for tweet, and that very tweet I like am to the extent say some people know they understand this constitution. Go be like saying na one kind big book where be say when they talk you go dey confuse people. Constitution na wetin dey guide us. Make we know when these judges do something where we say you know they okay. Let's take what UC Maxwell talk.
Okay, UC Maxwell talk say this is why I get peace every single time I have to deal with Nigerian politicians. How did we get the worst of us to rule over the best of us? That is castocracy. The APC is the highest ranking criminal organization one can be a member of. That Elisha Ebo is also the APC, like the unqualified, incompetent, and the inept people that the imposter president nominated. Dear Nigerians, we have a lot of work to do. We must wake up to our reality. Now saying take talk.
Now the things we say we dey talk about every day. This very particular one is with me also, because wetin dey happen for Senate be like wetin children dey take do cartoon, how dem dey take watch cartoon. Senate hold screening of 3 ministerial, like say they no know before dem come, abi they no settle. But make we see wetin that our sister take, how she take talk am, because really it just wetin dey happen for that Senate and the nominees now na laughing stock for other people. Just dey look, dey laugh, and we would dey laugh too. Let's take a listen to this our sister.
A ministerial candidate appeared to have finished school before he was even born. I'm kidding. Education was super fast for him, according to him. But one lawmaker was asking him to explain, You
just wrote 1989. I'm wondering whether you finished primary school in 1989, which will suggest that you either started primary school at the age of 3 or 2 for you to finish in 1989.
And another lawmaker got up saying there is no need to explain. Maybe he's just brilliant like me.
Some people don't understand certain things. Let me tell you a personal story. I sat for common entrance examination when I was in primary 3, and I won because I was exceptionally brilliant.
You won? You don't mean it? He won. He won common entrance exam. He won.
You may be like me, exceptionally brilliant.
Okay, turn off the camera real quick. Kanu, is that not the same lawmaker that was caught in a sex toy store beating up a woman, burning while buying sex toy? Is the Elisha? It's the same. I knew it. He's too brilliant. You see, this is what happens when you win common entrance in primary 3. Primary 3. He won. So they were asking another ministerial candidate how he entered university with 2 credits. Hey, Jesus.
You sat for 5 subjects with 2 credits. I would want you to explain how you got into university.
I have sat for another examination and I have passed, that I have not attached to my CV. I didn't bother you with much certificates, but I know I have the qualification.
2 credits. 2 credits. You see, who needs much certificate when you can be president of Nigeria with secondary school certificate? I'm telling you, we are screwed. These are the people in charge of our account. Oh God. You see, this is why I get confused. Whenever anybody says, oh, Tinubu will select a team of brilliant people to work with him. People that are...
People will be saying then they support Tinubu, where they go national TV. They talk say they know they happy with waiting then they see. Saying a disgrace for waiting then they see. Well, if no be say maybe their own nominee no make come, now be say make them come out for the cancer will be saying na APC. But anyway, Sha, make we for take listen to the people will be saying na supporters of Tinubu where them be, but they not begin they go for national TV talk say they know they're happy with waiting in the nominate go give Senate, make them confirm for them. Let's take a listen.
No Nigerian will tell you he's impressed by the list that the president brought out. No Nigerian will tell you.
Are you disappointed?
I'm disappointed, awfully disappointed, because, like I said, Mr. President Tinubu is behaving differently from what I expected of him.
President Buhari did 42. He's going to do 47.
It's not even the number. It's the fact that Nigerians, if you listen to Nigerians, they're telling you recycling is not what President Tinubu should think about. You know why I'm so disappointed? President Tinubu personified the politics of this country, democracy. He lived all his life as a democratic, individual who fought, with his life actually, to ensure that we have democracy that we are enjoying today. So how can you come and then, embark on policies that are anti-people and you now put people that you know, people don't, some of the people that he put as ministers were rejected by the people. Some of them contested and they were rejected. So how can you bring them back through the back door again and say they must preside over the affairs of the people? That's not the kind of country we want to run. We must begin to give Nigerians confidence.
So you are looking for fresh faces, new faces?
Yes, because if you talk about capacity, you talk about track record, we have people that have capacity and track record. And for God's sake, it's not about one person. But, it's not just the minister. The minister, even in the ministry, the minister does not, work alone. He has experts surrounding him. But if you bring somebody that has baggage of issues, around, surrounding him, and then what do you think the other lieutenants will do?
Yeah,
we want to put a stop to corruption. So don't put faces that personify corruption as your lieutenant, because what the ministers are doing, they are exercising the powers of Mr. President in those ministries. They are the presidents, actually. So don't tell me that these people are you.
So your hope is not renewed at all?
Not yet. My hope is almost dashed.
Oh.
Then they experience. All of them go soon end up whether na channels arise and all the this thing, just like Yam would begin the shout because now they don't give and make and join those other criminals where they nominate. But the pain go enter all of them and all of them go speak out, go for there. For our own, we talk say now our mandate, then go give all of them go clear from that very place where then they. If you like, make them clear from that place where then they make you like this very video. If you know say and you believe say God go help make this mandate come back, like this very video and share and make it reach other people. If you believe on P2B, like this very video and share it. Finally, as we won't carry our kayak come out for studio, say make we look at the Thanksgiving where we say our own then do for this thing that is Levi where we say we know say na the gallant army where we say carry come court, and as they don't finish, all the team Oselo Kadedia or Bazededia and all of them can do Thanksgiving, give God for the wonderful thing where we say you go do and they don't do already, because waiting God don't already ordain, nobody fit come out. With this very one, I go carry my give angel, make sure for carry our kaya they come out for studio.
My well-meaning Nigerians and my obedient worldwide, my lovely and intelligent obedient worldwide, we go thank God. Say our legal team no be only to do law, they know how to carry God first, because with God all things are possible. Yes, we are thanking God with them, even though we know they are physical. My people, when I don't see the APC and Tinubu, they no one make Festus Keyamo blow whistle. Now if they quickly come out another person name, add the name for ministerial list. You see these people, they are criminals. You see how they circular, they circulate it one after the other. No problem. We dey watch them. Keep your ears for ground, your eyes on the judiciary. This our mandate. By fire, by force, we must get them. Justices, the judiciary, the tribunal, una dey on trial. Do the right thing. Write your name on gold. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much. Click, like, subscribe, share. Like. Yes, like it, make the video go viral. Make others they hear wetin they do. See how our neighboring small country wey be Niger, they use all they do here because of the select president wey INEC put for our head. No problem. Our promised land. We are getting close. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love you. But God loves you more. Bye for now.